A 36-year-old single woman wanted to enjoy something delicious on the last day of the year. Before leaving for work, she placed 2 glasses in the fridge to chill. That day, a client gave her a gift as a token of appreciation. Just as she was about to thank them, the client had already walked away. At that moment, her co-worker returned, carrying a bunch of items and happily sharing them with everyone. Looking at the table full of treats, the whole team lit up with excitement. Soon after, the manager came back as well. He didn't bring food, but he ordered premium sushi takeout and even pulled out some beer. Everyone dug in eagerly. Watching their satisfied looks, the woman could barely hold on. Her fingers trembled as she was about to open a can of beer, but a colleague suddenly shouted, reminding her she needed to go home early today. The woman immediately came to her senses, turned around and left quickly, her heart filled with gratitude to the colleague who helped her, because today she would eat precious crabs. When she got home, she opened the fridge immediately, seeing a whole platter of crabs waiting. Her anticipation soared. She began by seasoning the broth, chopping shiitake mushrooms and scallions before placing them in the pot. She added tofu and chrysanthemum greens, then put in the prepared king crab legs to make the hot pot more flavorful and easier to eat. She prepped the snow crab legs and arranged them neatly on a plate. She made 4 dipping sauces for the ultimate crab feast. From the fridge, she took out yuzu vinegar and squeezed in some mandarin juice to brighten the flavor. Then she added butter and garlic slices, popped it into the microwave, and set it aside. Another sauce started with sesame paste. She mixed in minced garlic and broad bean paste, stirred it smooth, then topped it with chopped scallions. All 4 sauces were ready. Next, she handled the cooked blood crab. She removed each snow crab leg, cut off the joints, and used a rolling pin to push out perfect strips of meat. She placed the crab fat and meat into a bowl. Finally, she worked on the last crab. She removed the legs, cracked open the shell, scooped out the rich crab fat, and mixed in a little cooking wine to loosen it. The crab fat dipping sauce was done. Using a small crab fork, she carefully picked out the rest of the meat. In no time, all the crab meat was ready. After plating everything, the feast was set. She poured golden liquor into a chilled glass and took a sip, letting a year's worth of stress fade instantly. A look of satisfaction spread across her face. She lifted a piece of crab fat, placed it on top of fresh crab meat, and took a bite. The balance of savory richness and natural sweetness was incredible. She pulled a king crab leg from the pot and dipped the whole piece into yuzu vinegar before eating it in one go. The citrusy tang brought out the crab's delicate sweetness, while the sesame-based sauce added a deeper, richer layer of flavor. Happiness washed over her. A sip of beer made everything even better. The vegetables from the hot pot had absorbed the crab-infused broth, becoming unexpectedly delicious. And of course, no hot pot was complete without finishing with a comforting rice porridge. She added rice to the broth, stirred in an egg to create silky ribbons, then sprinkled in plenty of scallions and the leftover crab meat. Once the porridge thickened, she topped it with crab leg meat and a generous spoonful of crab fat. Just one bite delivered a mix of textures and flavors, much like the entire year, full of all kinds of moments. Did you enjoy today's meal? Let's meet again for the next one.